everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So today we're going to be playing with not the newest collection, but Colourpop Troublemaker. Well, by this time it's you're seeing it. It's actually quite old probably, because knowing Colourpop, they've done released what, 5 or 6 more. Anyway, I missed it when it first came out. Well, I didn't miss it. I just didn't get it. But I wanted it. But I kept looking at it going, do I need it? Do I not? Do I have it? And of course I have it. I do have this. I can almost dupe all these colors just in Colourpop alone. But there's no glitters, which I love, okay? And they feel like super shock shadows in here. And that I absolutely love. So I was really excited to just go ahead and get this and play with it because it is my color story, especially for this time of the year. I like these colors. So I went ahead and swatched the palette, and let me show that to you. Hold on, let me hold this like this and then show you the palette. So I did it by row. So that's the first row there, the second row, and the third row. So you can see that it does go from light to dark, I guess, even though that is like a metallic super shock shadow feeling. There's not really a light matte, I mean, other than that, like a contour maybe color, but I mean, it definitely goes very dark. And this one here is actually this purple. It looks purple, but it's got such a black base under it. It's like a black base with purple in it, purple glitter specks, but I don't know. And it just feels weird even, but I don't know if you can see that or not. The purple. But I mean, the base is black for sure. I mean, it is super dark, and it stains your fingers even. I'm trying not to get it on my face because my fingers are stained, but look, I'm like, it stained my finger. Like, I gotta really rub it off using my little rag here, microfiber towel I have. And even, like, it'll come off once but you can still see that there is a little bit of a, So, it does go dark for sure, which I really didn't think it was going to go that dark, to be honest with you. Not that I care. I think it's wonderful. But let's go ahead and get started. So, the first shade we're going to go into is SOS. No, SUS. Sus. ZU? What? Sus. SUS. Yeah. Y'all, my eyes. I've decided that I'm just getting old because my eyes just are not working for me anymore. I can't see, y'all. I think I'm going blind. When it comes to reading, and when it comes to, like, I don't know, like at night, lights blind me. But reading is really, like, words are becoming an issue for me, big time, trying to read words. And I mean, my eyes used to be really good. Like, I never wore glasses up until recently. But, like, my eyes used to be really good, and it's just like every year now, it just seems like they get worse and worse and worse. But I didn't realize how bad. Because, see, when I look at this and try to read these shadows to y'all, like, I can't see them, and I've said that from, day one. But I always took that as because, it's small print, and I hear a lot of people say they can't read it, right? So I really never took it to heart. But today, I was helping my son with his homework, and I was reading, like the story that went along with questions with him, and I couldn't read it. I was like this with it. Like, I mean, literally like that. And then I was like, wow, I used to read book after book after book and never had any problems. If I read too long, I'd start to develop a headache. But, other than that, but now, I'm going to dip into the color Younger Self now. But I don't know, y'all. But I will say it is getting pretty bad. Pretty bad, my eyes are. But I will say this palette is so pretty. It really is. And it kind of, when I first looked at it, it kind of, like if you got like rock candy and stuff, you know, and it has this shade here, which is like a duochrome type shade. It's one of the duochromes that are the easy, that's in every palette, you know. If there is a duochrome, it's that shade. And, I don't know. I was like, do I need it? But this is a smaller palette. And so it's easy, it is easier to store and travel with than those other palettes, even though they got more shades and stuff in them. I like them when it comes to like me here, but if I'm like away or something, like I don't want to take something that big with me to travel. So I thought, well, I'll try this out. And obviously with the rate of Colourpop and the fact that they release so much, their shades are going to start to overlap some, or a lot, depending on who you ask. But the quality is always there. So I feel like, and they're not that pricey. So I feel like, you know, even if you did overlap it, you're not really, you know, out anything technically. I'm going to go into 0Fs. Love that one. That one's a good one. And I'm just going to deepen up this outer corner here with it. But I did have a lot of fun creating this look technically. Although it's taken me a while. Y'all, I got in, my son has got me into watching anime. And I don't know how I feel about it. Like, on one hand, I like it. But on the other hand, well, for him, you know, there's worse shows out there you can watch. But it wasn't bad starting out, but they are a little bit, well, it ain't a little bit, really, it is kind of gruesome. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Just not sure. I'm up in the air. Like, they don't get that much time to watch stuff anyway, because they just don't. So, he doesn't consume too much, but I don't know if just a little bit is too much either, so I'm taking that same shade, no Fs, or I'm sorry, 0Fs, and running it along the lower lash line now. And this is a very beautiful color story. I like the way it's set up in the palette even. And every shade feels really good on the hand anyway. And the ones I used on the eye performed really good too. And then I keep losing all my brushes. And I'm like, where are my brushes going? That's my next thing. They just keep disappearing. And it makes no sense, because why are they disappearing? Okay, now we're going to go into that duochrome, which is called Real. And I'm not going to spray it or anything. And I'm just going to pat it all over the lid. And then drag it across, pretty much. Oh, I got a little bit of fallout. I picked up too much. So do be careful picking these up if you're using a brush. If you're using your finger, you'll have no problem. Or if you spray your brush, you'll have no problem. But I will say this is a very pretty color. I was much better with the other eye. I was carefuler. Wasn't so careful here. Got a little bit cocky, I think. But that's okay. We can just brush it away. Then I took the shade Baddie and we put that right on the inner corner. I don't know, I just like this whole palette. It's like an all-in-one for me in the very best way. I just like a lot about it, to be honest. That's why I think I tried really hard to talk myself out of it. But I also bought the CPO palette, the Star Wars. I'm not right on that, am I? It's not that. I'm not a Star Wars fan, really. C3PO. I said CPO. I left out the 3. Okay, so C3PO. And I wanted free shipping. So, I mean, it was kind of like it was calling to me that I needed to purchase this palette. So I did. And I don't regret it. I mean, look at that color story. Hello. It's beautiful. I'm like, I kind of want to keep playing with it even. And I like the name of it. I mean, that kind of does look like a, troublemaker type of look you could create out of that, you know? So I do like that. But, yeah. I'm gonna get that off my hand, though, before I do touch my face with it. And then I'll have the rest of my face all messed up. But anyway, I do like that palette. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and with the YSL Lash Clash Mascara on the top lashes. I'm trying to get back to filming again, and I don't know. I mean, I'm just trying to stay on schedule, trying to get them up. Even if the look didn't turn out good, I was still gonna post it, to be honest with you, because I just want to do it, But things are just still raining. It's not like a thunderstorm or anything, but it's still very rainy. Not outside or anything, just my life, And right now it just feels like I'm barely making it. Like I got an umbrella up, but that's about it. And I'm just waiting for it to pass. But I am beginning to wonder if it's going to pass. I mean, it has to pass, right? It can't rain forever, technically, in somebody's life, I don't think. I mean, I've never had it continuously rain in mine. I've had good days and bad, I mean, I've had good months and bad months, even. But I'm hoping, anyway. I'm going to go in with the Lancome Def and Seals for the bottom lashes. And I kind of kept this look kind of simple, to be honest. Just to... I mean, Colourpop really does. Their shadows are kind of simple to begin with, They're easy to use. And again, I've had the best of luck with Colourpop. So whether I just happen to really like the collections that they release that are good, which, I mean, definitely is a possibility, because I do hear people saying they don't, like certain palettes and stuff, in which the ones they usually say they don't like, I really don't have for some reason. And again, I haven't tried them all, but like I said, the ones that I do have quite a few. And again, the ones that I have tried, I usually 9 out of 10 fall in love with them. So I don't know. But this is the final look using this palette. I think both eyes came out. No, they didn't come out even, did they? Not even a little bit, I don't think. Did they come out even? And it's because of this eye. This eye is so... My eyes are just so different. And then I can never get them just right, no matter what I do. I don't know. One day, I guess, right? Yeah, I mean, it still isn't, but I know what it is. This one's just more hooded. It is what it is. I do the best that I can, though, and that's all you can do. But regardless, this is a pretty look at using that palette. I really enjoyed playing with it. It was quick. It was easy to use. Even thinking of the colors through was easy to use. So all in all, beautiful palette. If you got it, let me know what you think about it. But if you were thinking about it, I would say go for it. Use a discount code. What code did I use? I use Shay. Yeah, I use Shay's. It's just SHAE, I believe. That's the code I use. And I do love her. I really do. I like watching her, but at the same time, it's the easiest code to remember. So, at least I think so. But anyway, yeah, that's the final look. I enjoyed it. I don't think you'd be disappointed in it if you purchased it. There is no glitter shade, so hey, plus plus. And all in all, it's a good palette. I like it. I'm going to enjoy playing with that, I do believe. But anyway, if this video helped, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all, that you're notified when I do upload. I upload every day but Sundays, unless there's a lot of launches, and then even then. But, and that's it. That's it. Oh, I've been still playing with these little guys. These lawless things. I really like these. Highly suggest those two. But that is all. I'll see you in the next one. And until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.